The Cobun Creek Reservoir, our contractor there is Kanawha Stone. Kanawha Stone is now 54% complete. So if you track those numbers monthly, you can see that they are changing at a better pace than had been the case. But Kanawha Stone still remains behind schedule. They've recently delivered to us an updated schedule that showed an even later completion date of September of 2022. That's quite a bit later than originally estimated or projected. Mr. Fetty has presented a change order to Kanawha Stone that addresses the need for that time extension and the resulting cost. As you might expect, the terms of that change order are now being negotiated by our attorneys. So we're not getting total pushback from Kanawha, but we don't have total agreement on all the language of that change order yet either. So Jeff and Kanawha's attorney are working through that. Jim Fetty has an updated video tour for you from the recent drone flights. So I'll turn the floor over to Jim.
Okay, I hope you can see the screen.
Yes.
Okay. Well, this drone flight was taken last Wednesday, so it's fairly current. And winter has hit us here. Along with that delayed schedule, we're now, the contractor is temporarily ceasing fill operations due to the weather. And this will probably be the case throughout the winter. It's going to be hard to expect much fill to go in there. The spillway work here to the right is continuing. You see a couple sections of the flip bucket at the bottom have been poured. There's a lot of concrete work left to do, and that will most likely continue through the winter. It will not be halted. At least I don't think it will be. And they should really finish that concrete work up probably sometime late spring, early summer, if all goes as planned. With the fill operations shut down temporarily, the contractor is now going to have to protect this area as best they can throughout the winter so they don't have to undo any of it when work resumes. They've tried to put down some blue tarps that when they did this earlier, it worked and they were able to put some more fill on. I'm not sure how successful this will be throughout the winter. Probably more importantly is the black tarp you see running across the screen where my cursor is. That's protecting the start of the chimney drain that will progress when fill resumes. It will progress up the slope of the core material. It's a very important component of the dam, and we don't want to get any dirt or materials like that in there. Kanawha will have personnel on site. They'll be assisting the subcontractor at the spillway work as needed. They will continue to try to process material as weather permits. Being in the winter and the narrow range of moisture that's required in the fill material, they will probably focus on rock for the face of the dam. So they'll try to process some stuff, but mainly it will be rock for the face of the dam, as I said. This just shows you one of the borrow areas that's we're still using. That's borrow area C. As we pan over, you'll remember that we've got some stockpiles here to the right coming up for downstream shell material. These piles here is probably where they'll focus on trying to get as much rock as they can. So when they come out next spring, hopefully they'll have enough material to go. They will also continue to maintain E&S controls on site through the duration. They have to check those periodically after rain events and such. And you can see in the background the silt trap excavation has started. That's halted as well. As you see, a lot of water to deal with there, but they have some of that started. So again, winter's hit us. That's what's probably slowing some of the schedule down to the dates we're hearing now. But unfortunately, it's just where we're at. I am optimistic that come next spring and summer, they should be able to get the dam up to its settlement elevation fairly quick, because a lot of the hard work is done.